Hey guys, welcome back to part 6 of building my little houseboat. Well, we got the water heater up and running, as good as new, I guess you can say. But what I had to do was the original valve. Well, let me stop. Is well, the water heater is a Suburban, and the original valve I couldn't find because it was all, everybody that had them was on back order. So what I ended up doing was getting an Atwood, which is almost identical to the Suburban. And the only thing different between it is on the Suburban, the fitting right here where it comes out is a 1/4" Lockset fitting. And on the Atwood, the fitting that comes out is a 3/8 MPT thread. So what I ended up having to do was get me a 3/8 by 1/4 compression, and then making a compression fitting to match that. But when I done that, the original aluminum tubing that fed the gas tube was no longer matched. So I had to get some 1/4" copper tubing and rebend it to make it everything match back up. And with it being that small of an area, wasn't really all that easy to do, but we got it and it's working great. And the only other thing was the wiring. The only thing I had to do was just put my little spade connection on the fitting right here to tie into the valve, and it was good to go. But like I said, everything's working great. That solved the problem. No longer burning back into the tube. So we're good to go with this part of it. Alright, so I decided that I needed to put some spray foam insulation underneath the bottom of this thing just to kind of seal the wood off. Give me just a little extra protection from the moisture barrier, and maybe hopefully have the floor last much longer than would otherwise. So I got Mr. Glen from Xtreme Foam Insulation Coating to come spray this for me, and I'm gonna tell you, he done an excellent job, and he done it for a better price than what I could have bought this stuff with the little pre-mixed kits and do it myself. And for the tight area that he was in to spray this stuff, it is I'm very much happy with it. Oh, Miss Kitty, get back. Well, we got the rest of the siding done, and they come out looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. Just have a little piece on the back of the overhang on the back deck, and one piece right here on the front porch to cover up. And everything is looking good coming around. This panel right here, I still gotta bolt it down and seal it off. Got the door hung. It's just a regular mobile home door, but it's gonna work just awesome. And started putting the insulation up on the ceiling for the center board and all the wiring for the lights. Got that in place. We're gonna put the center row up, then I'm gonna try to drop an air conditioner in this hole. But it's hot out here right about now. And try to get some AC going in here. So we can get a little bit of work done a little bit better. And I'm gonna put the insulation on the roof on this side. Put the ceiling on. Also on this side. And after that, we're gonna insulate the walls and put the paneling on it. And what I'm using to hold the insulation up is a 3M90. And it's doing a really good job of holding everything in place. It's holding up to the heat because the days out here, like I said, been really hot. And nothing's coming down on it. In fact, the aluminum foil tape that I had holding the wire up from the heat kind of got loose on this part right here. But it's coming around. It's taking some time, but getting it done. I gotta give a lot of thanks to a buddy of mine, another Harold, that he come help me do the ceiling, the roof outside, and that's something he does for a living. Let me tell you, he's a professional. He knows exactly what he's doing. Put that up there in no time for me, and made my flashing around the air conditioners and got all that sealed off. So I don't think I'm having any issues with any kind of water leaking anywhere. If I have anything that I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to put me some type of fresh air vent, because this thing is going to be sealed off really well. Because around the bottom, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I went around the whole bottom with some adhesive caulking, just to seal everything off, just to make sure that the water can get in there. And the ceiling is going to be all have the enclosure, so there's, I got to do something for some fresh air, and I need to figure that part out. Maybe just put a little vent in a fan, or some type of way I can get fresh air in through the air conditioning system. That's pretty much where I'm at, guys. It's like I said, it's coming along. And like I said, thank y'all for showing up. And I'm gonna try to get y'all some more video, maybe a little bit of work getting done. Try not to bore everybody to death too bad. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Tucker says, tell everybody hello.